Good morning. Oh, damn. Okay, I think it's too dark. Yeah, better. Good morning. 6:30 on a Saturday morning. Why am I waking up so early on a Saturday morning? Well, I was supposed to sleep quite early yesterday night because I'm going for a swim today, and unfortunately I ended up figuring out how to transfer those videos that I recorded using my iPhone from the phone to the PC. Well, I must say, as always, iPhone is a bitch. But anyway, I got what I needed done. So, before the swim, of course, I'm going for foods. Now, if you watch my first video, you would have known that this channel is more than just cars. So cars is a big part of my life, and food is another big part of my life. Today, on a weekend morning, very early in the morning, I'm going to look for my favorite roasted pork nearby Oakland Road. So the auntie normally opens quite early, and I want a particular part of the cereal, which is my favorite part, which is the best part of the whole pig, in my opinion. So, do you guys know that which part is the best part of the roasted pork? The cheek. Yes, the cheek. So, I'm gonna show you like how the cheek looks like. I mean, so I give you a bit of guys a bit of concept on how this cheek looks like, right? If you are a steak lover, you know about marbling. So the cheek, right, of the roasted pork, it's like a very high rating marbling lah. So normally in roasted pork, right, you look for a very crispy skin, and then you want a bit of fat and a bit of lean meat, right? And the cheek is basically of course a very crispy skin, but the best part, alright, the skin is already very good, but the best part is with the fat layer and the lean meat layer, which kind of integrate together, and it creates a very good marbling. Because normally, like when we go for what we call bunfei sour, it's like the half fat and half lean, right? It's quite a distinctive one lah. So the fat is fat, the lean is lean. Okay, if you don't want the fat, you can just don't eat the fat, right? But for the cheek, it kind of integrate, and the marbling of the lean meat and the fat meat is kind of interesting. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks like actually. But crap, it's raining now. Well, I'm in Subang lah, so hopefully when I reach Oakland Road, it's not raining, or I probably need to wait to get out from the car. Yeah, so this channel is about cars, foods, and more, and life basically. And since this is my first video on food topics, right? I'm going to like set things straight first. My likings, my preference, my opinions, my review. Well, bear in mind that I'm not Gordon Ramsay, I'm not like Choi Lan, or I'm not like Fei Tou, I'm not Ho Jia, that kind of thing. So my opinion is completely biased to my liking. So it's freaking subjective to what I like. So what I do is just I'm going to describe and show you how happy I am eating what I like, and tell you guys, of course, where is it, where to find. Don't ask me for address. I'm gonna show you guys like, okay, ways to wear, and then how to walk into the place, and that's about it lah. Because quite a lot of places that I go to is kind of guided by the locals, so they don't really have their pinpoint places on the map. So you know, just showing you guys on video where is it, ways to which landmark and stuff like that. And remember that it's completely biased. So what I merely do is I'm going to like recommend, and you guys, if you're keen, right, you just go and try it. If you don't like it, that's fine. I don't need to like, you know, put hatred comments or whatever lah. Then if you guys like it, I'm happy though, because I didn't get anything financially, but you know, I think certain people who put in effort and sincerity in making foods should be recognized and should be appreciated lah. So yep, I'm heading there now, probably a 30-40 minutes drive. I love waking up so early on weekend because I can avoid the traffic, and I can drive at my own pace and stuff like that. And you can't see properly. Let me just give you a bit of introduction. What I'm driving now is my 2006 Perodua Myvi. Yeah, it's a very important car for me. Right, let me think. Okay, I should tell you guys now. So, I got this car from my dad back in 2011, I guess. 2011, 2012 lah. My dad bought this new in 2006. The car was launched in 2005, and I think Perodua didn't anticipate that this car sells like, well, it's more than just hot cake lah. It's like hot plate stick. It sells so well then that our family waited 1 year for this. Wait, can I off the thing? Yeah, I think you can see me. So I came to KL in 2010. I was studying in Sunway for A-levels. I was staying in the hostel, so I don't need a car. I didn't need a car. Crap! Oh damn! I forgot to off my headlights. Anyway, so I didn't need a car back then. I only needed a car when I went to uni. So that was about 2011. So my dad gave me this car, and I've drove it since then. It's been 9 years. Actually, only recently, which is like last July, I got another two cars, which are my Honda Accord and my W126. Before this, I only survive using this car. And well, it's raining quite heavily. All I'm going to tell you is this car is very important because it is the car that enables me to buy the Accord and the W126 because it's been so reliable, so easy to maintain that, you know, I have the confidence to go and buy very old cars and do it up. So it still serves its purpose. I still drive it very religiously, and it serves me very well. So, but I'm going to tell you guys what I've done to this car, probably in a later stage. But this car has been set up very well to my likings, and I don't mind driving it every day, in fact. But I must say, the stock car was not this great lah. I just make a bad car not so bad. I didn't make a bad car good, right? You can hardly do that. And since I got this car from my dad, I'm going to tell you guys something also. The Honda Accord that I bought, well, my dad's car when I was a child was a Honda Accord 2-door. So I grew up in that car. But our car was scrapped about when I was 10. So, you know, it always have a soft spot in my heart. So I've been on the search since I got the license. Then you know, it was not fruitful, but only recently, only last year, I managed to find a very decent example. You know, very minimal rust and all. So that is why I bought the Accord and I'm doing it up. I'm rebuilding it because the car actually drives very well. The car drives very well is a comment, right? My dad always said about this car when I was a child. So I have, of course, by now it's a very vague memory of what he said back then. But this car drives very well is one of his comments on the Honda Accord. And you know, finally I got a chance to experience it, and it really drives very well. So I'm going to rebuild it, and hopefully I'm able to rebuild it because parts are quite difficult, but I'm not quitting. I'm trying my best. Alright, it's raining very heavily. I'm going to pause now, and later I'm going to show you guys the studio. Hopefully until it opens lah. Well, if not, quite sad, right? Guys, I'm here. Looks like the rain has subsided over this part of the city. So anyway, it looks quite bright now. It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon. So can you see this place called Restaurant Tai Ka Ho? Yep. So it just ways to this place. Or you know, you saw that mini mart there. It's called Pasar Mini Seng. So WAHSENG. And you saw that little lane in the middle of the shop lots. Okay, that is a very mini wet market. So the moment of truth, I'm gonna see whether Aunty got open or not. Okay lah, let's bring you guys. Này liệu本身我停下，唔該你。
講幾個字啊？
唔該。
講下先啦。
好。 早晨，早晨。
得啊，
好，
25俾你啊，
好。
都係影到咁嘅樣啊，影到。你開，你開。哦，呢個可以。
唔該。
我一隻啊，我一隻啊。
啊，得。
一隻得啊。
啊，一隻得啦。少濕啊，
得喎。
濕。
幫我攞布抹乾淨啊，乾淨啊，攞布。
唔該你。好耐冇食你嘅面珠墩啊，唔係你嘅燒肉嘅面珠墩。
係啦，面珠墩啦。細嚿啊，得冇？
嚇好。打包 ready and waited until for 10 minutes lah. So sweet timing. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by marbling. Okay, I wash my hand already one. I mean anyway, I'll be eating this anyway. So okay, I'll show you an example, very good example. This one got 2 pieces, never mind. Can. Okay. Right, can you see or not? Can you bloody see or not? The fat is in between the limit one. It's not like fat is fat, lean is limit. No. Look at that. Look at that. So that means when you're eating a limit, you can eat the fat. And then the skin is so crispy. Okay? And the limit is not dry because of the fat. Now this is the best part of a roasted pork, in my opinion. And honestly, I don't not a lot of roasted pork sellers sells this part. I'm grateful that this auntie actually sells this part. Look at them. Well, can I get a better focus? No. Okay. I'm gonna try one piece. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I had this pork cheek. It's like things biscuit. The pork skin is like eating biscuit. Oh my lord. And the lean meat is basically like so soft. It's not like mushy. It's like the meat texture, but it's so soft. And then you got the nice aroma of the fat as well. So yeah, this, in my opinion, is the best part of a roasted pork. But mind you, my taste could be different than yours. And honestly, this part, right, is kind of quite a gelat one, so you can't eat too much one. Later, right, I'm gonna see a friend who I'm gonna share this with, of course. And you know what? This friend of mine makes one of the best, or if not the best, ice cream in town. And also recently she got a new product, which is pandan layer cake lah. And I think got yam layer cake also, and then got red bean layer cake also. I'm gonna show you guys. Those are the best shit, man. Well, I know there's a very famous one in Klang, but honestly, I think my friend's one is better. So after my swim, I'm going to see her. Hopefully she wakes up already. She's a bloody artist. So I'm not sure what hours she works until, and hopefully she wakes up later about 9-10 like that. Okay, I'll show you guys another food later on. I've just done my swim, and I just called up my friend after my swim to check whether she's available. Well, she's in the wet market, so looks like you guys and myself is going to wait longer before we can see the pandan layer cake. Right, so since we are not going for pandan layer cake, and after the swim, you know, obviously I'm pretty hungry, I'm going to bring you guys to one of my favorite weekend breakfast place, PJ Old Town. So it's PJ Old Town wet market You see, today I'm going to a lot of wet markets, no, two wet markets. I'm a big fan of wet markets because to me it just has that morning energy, and it's a very simple kind of lifestyle and simple food. You know, you sit there, no one will disturb you, and you can talk to the vendors who are selling their stuff, you know, just like friends. So normally I would like to spend time alone, because you know most of my peers don't actually wake up this early or appreciate places like this. You know, they'll probably be at Mid Valley, Sun Pyramid at 10, 11 and having the mall's food I call it. I mean, I'm not condemning mall's food just that if I am given a choice, I would prefer whoa, let's see, Harley Davidson. Never mind, I should bring up another car. I mean, so where am I? Oh, nice. So what I particularly like about PJ Old Town is that the ABC there. So if you don't know what is ABC, right, it's Ice Batu Campur. So it's basically like literary translation, mixed shaved ice. So basically you have a lot of ingredients and then shaved ice and then syrup, you know, brown sugar, something like that. So I think a lot of people, especially the more senior viewers, would know about the PJ Old Town wet market food court, yeah, the hawker center. So I particularly like the ABC there and the soy sauce chicken rice. So I'm not sure. Today probably I get the soy sauce chicken rice so that I can go with my cereal, and then I can share the cereal with Aunty Peggy. Aunty Peggy is the ABC seller. So mind you, there are a couple of ABC stalls, drinks stalls at PJ Old Town wet market. I only particular like Aunty Peggy one. So you can see Aunty Peggy, Pulau Melaka Cendol ABC or something like that. Yeah, later I'm gonna show you guys. So, yep, let's head there. Okay guys, if you're ways to PJ Old Town, right, basically you will see PJ Old Town wet market at your left. Normally I park opposite because the morning market crowd is quite, you know, congested. Yep. So normally what I do is I park opposite and I walk across. Then I can stay away from the crowd. Now guys, this one is Aunty Peggy, and weekend special they actually have Bobo Cha-Cha ABC, but the Bobo Cha-Cha is not here yet. So what I order first is lemon juice. as I was waiting for Aunty Peggy's weekend special, the Bobo Cha-Cha ABC, basically the base for that is Bobo Cha-Cha, right? So as I was waiting for Aunty Peggy's stocks to reach her stores, I waited for about probably 15 minutes. So I was looking through some of my footages I recorded earlier, and I found out that, well, the camera picked up a very obvious noise on my car, and I thought I can take this opportunity to probably update something. So yes, I run into hold on. I run into a wheel bearing problem with the Myvi. So if you are not familiar, so basically when your wheel bearing kind of give way, as your wheel go faster, you will get the humming sound, and the humming sound goes the magnitude of it goes parallel to your speed, and when you slow down, the humming sound kind of like slow down too. So yes, I'm gonna rectify it before a long drive back to hometown during Chengming. So I've made time with my mechanic already, and I have intention to put this car to a short rest before I head to the mechanic, because our timing is kind of a bit later, much later. So, but at the moment, I'm going to share something with you guys. At the moment, I am still going to drive this car for maybe 1 more week, because I need the cargo, as I am very soon going to collect my W126 rims. Yes, I actually am restored. I mean, I send the rims for a set of 4 for restoration. So I found this set in a half cut shop. So it's the very classic old pattern, and it's 14 inches. So I got the set from half cut, and I sent it for restoration, basically, send it down, repair if it's needed. Then I'm going to put on new tires, balance the wheel when I collect. Okay, during the collection, I will actually, how should I put this? Basically, the flow is I will load up 4 tires into this car. Then I'll go and collect the rim. Then on the spot, we are going to put on the new tires, and then we balance the wheel so that we can try putting the cap on it, because I've sourced a set of 4 caps as well. But those caps looks like a very tight fit, which could be a good thing, but it looks like a very, very tight fit, like a very ngam fit. So we are still not sure yet at this juncture whether it will fit perfectly or not, or whether it will just snap and pata. So I don't know about that yet. So the rims should be done by next week, and so that's why I need this car. The Myvi is a fantastic car in cargo space. I actually removed the rear seat, so I collect parts on this car. I collect luggages on this car, stuff like that. What's wrong, man? What's wrong? And yeah, where am I? So yeah, basically I think I'm going to like drive this car until I'm done with the rims, and make sure all the caps are all in already. Then I'll put this car to a short rest. I will take on the W126, and perhaps I can show you guys more on the W126. Then I'm going to rectify the wheel bearing of this this car, the Myvi, and at the same time I'm going to change the engine oil before my long drive, and I'm going to change to cam lube. So shout out to Michael, who is the importer for Camleo for like close to 40 years, if I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna like try them for the first time. I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about that oil and see how it goes. So yeah, I had a good lunch, and now I'm heading home. I think that's it for today. Yep. So stay tuned for the update on the rims, the W126, and this car on wheel bearing and the engine oil, right? Camleo. I'm quite excited to actually try out that oil because I heard good things about it. Let's see whether it lives up to the reputation. All right, cheers. See you guys. Bye.